How can you start healing from emotional neglect if you've experienced it as a youngster? So, first of all, it's important to focus on acceptance. Now, it can be incredibly difficult even to just acknowledge that you experienced physical abuse, emotional abuse, and it can also be very hard to acknowledge that you were neglected at the hands of a loved one. But accepting that this happened to you is crucial for your healing. In addition, you've got to work towards accepting how this childhood experience is still impacting you. There is no shame in being affected by something that was completely out of your control. What is under your control now is getting the help that you need. Self awareness is hugely important. The next step after embracing and accepting how things were for you is to increase your self awareness. As I've mentioned a moment ago, childhood emotional neglect can result in many victims who lose touch with their emotions. They just simply disconnect. It's kind of like the emotional connectivity that we all have as babies. It's like it withers or atrophies. And this makes it doubly important to pay very close attention to whatever you actually do feel. And you might need help with that. Sometimes that's hard to see if you're in the middle of it and you're used to just disregarding your sensory and emotional information. Your parents, your caregivers did not attend to what you felt. This is now your chance to reparent yourself and nurture yourself into being a more whole man or woman. A good therapist is someone who is going to help you reconnect with your emotional self. The next thing that's important, I know if you've been watching my videos or reading my articles, I say this all the time, but please have self compassion. A big part of reparenting yourself is learning to be on your side. It's learning self compassion. Treat yourself with the same compassion and empathy you would have for someone that you adore, for someone who's a loved one or a dear close friend. If you don't have that in your life, maybe you've got a pet, an animal, a little furry friend that you treasure and adore. Or maybe there's a child that you know that's a relative or a neighbor that you simply adore. And just think of how you think of that person and behave towards them. And then take that same attitude, that same mode, and start to shift it over to yourself as a kind of intentional practice. You also want to keep track of what you actually do like, what brings you enjoyment and pleasure, so that you can give that to yourself and give yourself a steady supply of that good stuff. I want you to ask for the kind of help that you want and the kind of help that you need. Granted, that can be hard to do. It can be hard to find the words, and it can be hard to say the words to another human being. If you were emotionally neglected, you may struggle to even name your own feelings, your own thoughts, your own wants, your own wishes. To avoid neglecting your own needs, please connect with a skilled professional who can help you find them, who can help you discover your needs, wants, wishes, feelings, and prioritize them. So, again, find someone skilled, find someone seasoned. Therapy is a proven path towards recovering from childhood emotional neglect. Would you like to learn more? If so, please visit my website, www.michaelgquirk.com. You can find hundreds of articles there and many videos just like this one. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share, and comment on these videos. Thank you so much for watching.